Well, like I said, we are at R&R Realty's brand new Waterford building, and we're going to bring in R&R's designer. Her name is Alissa Nelson, and Alissa was kind enough to drive all the way over here from Des Moines this morning. Alissa, you don't seem tired.
A lot of coffee.
A lot of coffee.
And thank you for your husband and kids for dropping you off and making the trip with you.
Absolutely. I hope he's surviving.
Because you got a little one in the car.
I do, yes.
Yeah. Well, this building is beautiful, and so I had Mike gave me a tour a few days ago. Had a chance to see it, but kudos to you and your team. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
So, what's unique about the design in this building, Alissa?
Oh gosh, where do we start? So as Mike had mentioned earlier, amenities were really the key focal point of this building and creating that central amenity hub. So one of the biggest things around attraction and retention, which is clearly top of everyone's mind today, especially considering the pandemic we've been in, is being able to offer these types of amenities to your employees. And the Waterford building supplies these amenities to our tenants without requiring them to build them out within their own space. So it really does help them save on their own square footage by us providing it to them.
And one of those amenities is a very nice kind of large meeting room, almost classroom, in what looks like kind of an atrium. Really nice boardroom right to the adjacent to that, right off the main welcoming lobby. It's all pretty impressive. And then I have to say, one of the coolest aspects of the building is the autonomous, 100% technology-driven Starbucks store off to the side of the lobby. That's pretty cool.
I have to admit, that's my favorite amenity as well, hence my lot of coffee comment earlier.
And no attitude or waiting for a barista either. It's like the machine takes care of it. You know, like most Class A office buildings, Alissa, you have you have garage parking as well as plenty of surface parking. You have 4 stories, but this building architecturally, not just the fountain and everything, but the glass and steel it's very unique. And give us a little idea on the shape and design.
Right. So it all comes down to that central hub and the fact that the spaces radiate out from the central hub where we keep most of the amenities here. One of the things that I think has really helped us is with the twin that we built over in Des Moines, the Westfield building. Over there, we were a little bit ahead of our time by focusing on health and wellness and how the amenities lay out based on that, as well as the finishes within the space. So we really utilized the WELL building standard as a roadmap, essentially, as we were designing and developing the Westfield building. And then from there, we're able to tweak it so that as the COVID pandemic came about, we were midway through construction with the Waterford building, and we're able to implement even more of those tactics and strategies into this space.
So this morning we went through the workout facility that has beautiful views with water outside, and you can really see the outside amenities and with showers and all that kind of stuff. What else defines the healthy aspect of this building?
Oh, sure. So as you'll notice, we have a lot of touch-free sensors throughout. So lights will come on automatically. You don't have to touch the doorways. A few of the other things that are a little bit more behind the scenes are we have constant monitoring going on. So it alerts our management professionals if there is an issue with HVAC, if a space is more highly trafficked than others and may need to be a little bit more cleaned. Some of the other things, and I'm glad you mentioned water, is we wanted to really pay attention to how healthy does a building feel. Not only is actual physical safety important, but psychological well-being is also important. So one of the key ways to do that is to bring in nature to a building. So that's why you'll notice a lot of plantings, a lot of water throughout the space and the exterior space. We have a very walkable campus. beautiful artwork. In fact, we do have some original art pieces from a local Omaha artist that we're going to be installing here within the next couple of weeks as well. So.
Very cool. Now, Trenton mentioned earlier about the Brad Williams photograph of this Waterford building taken what looks like at dusk or something like that. That's now available on the Grow Omaha Facebook page if you want to take a look at it. We have another minute here with Alissa Nelson, design manager for R&R Realty, talking about this Waterford building. And earlier, Alissa, you said design has an effect on attraction and retention, employee attraction and retention. Tell us a little bit more about what that means to you and how buildings like this use design to be more desirable to employees.
Oh, for sure. Flexibility right now especially is one of the key components of attraction and retention. And the Waterford building does a great job of offering that because we offer a multitude of different types of spaces for people. So if somebody wants to have the flexibility to work outside, we can support that. If they want to work in a coffee house setting, we can support that as well. If they want to socialize or work out or even relax, we have spaces that can support all of those different modes of working, which that means tenants don't then have to implement into their own space.
And if people are, by the way, before we go, if people are thinking about checking out this building as a possible location for their office, when you take the tour, ask Mike or Alissa or whoever gives you the tour to see the third floor outdoor terrace. You got these fire pits up there.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Great place to have a beer after work.
Yeah, sign me up. All right. Alissa, appreciate you joining us. Thanks for coming over from Des Moines. I understand you and your family are going to go hit the Henry Dorley Zoo after this.
We sure are, if we don't melt to death.
I hope you don't. Yeah, but they have some indoor stuff with air conditioning. You should be okay. Thanks for coming over from Des Moines today and spending time with us. If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.